The sun had barely set over the mountains of Uhud, yet the land still echoed with pain. Bodies lay wounded. Armor was broken. Blood stained the rocky slopes of Medina's northern frontier. The Battle of Uhud had ended, but not with the victory the Muslims had hoped for. For the first time since Badr, the Muslim community tasted the bitterness of apparent defeat. Medina was vulnerable. Its defenders were injured, its morale was shaken. Its enemies were watching. In warfare, the most decisive battles are not always fought with swords. Sometimes they are fought inside the mind. Some voices among Quraysh debated whether to return and finish off the Muslims. Others hesitated. This hesitation revealed a crucial truth. Quraysh feared Muslim morale more than Muslim numbers. The Prophet understood this reality better than anyone. He knew that if Quraysh believed the Muslims were broken, they would return. And if the Muslims believed they were broken, they would already be defeated. That very night, while the wounds of Uhud were still fresh, a decisive command was given. The Prophet ordered that those who had fought at Uhud, and only they, should prepare to march again. No rest, no delay, no room for doubt. This was not a pursuit driven by anger. It was a message to Quraysh. The Muslims are wounded, but unbroken. And a message to the believers themselves. Faith does not retreat after pain. Despite their injuries, the companions responded. Bandaged, exhausted, and grieving, they rose. Because obedience, in that moment, was greater than comfort. This immediate mobilization shattered the enemy's assumptions. Quraysh had expected fear, confusion, and collapse. Instead, they heard movement, readiness, and resolve. By acting before rumors could spread and before Quraysh could turn back, the Prophet seized control of the psychological battlefield. Swords were not raised, yet victory had already begun. Not everyone could join the march to Hamra-ul-Asad. The Prophet carefully selected those who had fought at Uhud. To honor their courage and maintain unity, the companions assembled, bandages on arms, bruises on faces, yet hearts burning with faith. Their presence sent a clear signal. We are still standing. We are still strong. The march was a strategic display of resilience, not a battle. Every step, every movement conveyed faith over fear, unity over chaos, and strength beyond numbers. The Prophet led from the front, embodying courage, patience, and leadership. Every movement was a lesson in resilience, every glance a reminder. We fight not just with swords, but with conviction. Spies of Quraysh observed silently. They expected disarray. They found discipline and resolve. The psychological war had shifted. The Muslims were no longer merely survivors of Uhud. They were a symbol of unbroken will. Abu Sufyan, leader of Quraysh, had expected the Muslims to crumble. Now, reports painted a different picture. Wounded companions marching with discipline, led by calm authority. Quiet fear began to spread through their ranks. Nuaym ibn Mas'ud, with knowledge of Quraysh, fears and ambitions, spread uncertainty among their leaders. By sowing doubt, he ensured the enemy would hesitate even when victory seemed within reach. Through Nuaym's intervention, Quraysh confidence faltered. They began to question their strength and started to retreat quietly, avoiding confrontation. The Prophet ﷺ and his companions had won the psychological battle before a single sword was raised. At Hamra-ul-Asad, no swords clashed, no arrows flew, yet decisive victory was achieved. The Muslims' mere presence caused fear and hesitation in Quraysh ranks. Abu Sufyan realized the strength of conviction over numbers and chose to retreat. The battle was over without a single drop of blood spilled. Hamra-ul-Asad became a symbol of psychological resilience, showing that even after setbacks, a well-led, faithful community could reclaim honor and control. The events at Hamra-ul-Asad were more than military maneuver. They were a divine lesson. The Quran reminded the believers, "Trials are part of life. Faith is tested, not abandoned. True strength comes from reliance on Allah." Hamra-ul-Asad left a timeless legacy: faith over fear, strategy over numbers, unity over adversity, leadership with wisdom. Even after setbacks, those guided by faith, wisdom, and unity will rise stronger than before. Victory is not measured by the clash of swords, but by courage, conviction, and unwavering resolve. If this video helped you understand the lessons of Uhud, please like this video. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters. And to explore more Islamic history, along with the hidden stories of world history, subscribe to our channel.